if I'm Mariah Carey. Can you roll it? Get my heart stolen. Once I fall in love with your baby, no controlling. Ripe like plant, sweet like pine wine, cocoa butter baby. Brown skin gal, no time for darling. Call it cocoa baby. Temperature rise, girl, give me that, give me. When it for me pronto, moving real fast like a semi. See they let me like it. Call me Papoose, you be the Remy. And they call me Mr.
I'm Hawa, and I give it to you straight.
I'm Jennifer. I'm nice. Don't get it twisted.
I'm Rose Joy. I speak with passion.
Hi, I'm Vanessa, and I say it like I mean it.
Big baka, those you the carry. Light skin, make a fire Mariah Carey. Can you roll it? Get my heart stolen. Once I fall in love with your baby, no controlling. Ripe like plant, sweet like pine wine, cocoa butter baby. Brown skin gal, no time for darling. Call it cocoa baby. Temperature rise, girl, give me that, give me. When it for me pronto, moving real fast like a semi. See they let me like it. Call me Papoose, you be the Remy. And they call me Mr. Let me close it. Big baka, those you the carry. Light skin, make a fire Mariah Carey. Can you roll it? Get my heart stolen. Once I fall in love with your baby, no controlling. Ripe like plant, sweet like pine wine, cocoa butter baby. Brown skin gal, no time for darling. Call it cocoa baby. Temperature rise, girl, give me that, give me. When it for me pronto, moving real fast like a semi. See they let me like it. Call me Papoose, you be the Remy. And they call me Mr. Big baka, those you the carry. Light skin, make a fire Mariah Carey. Can you roll it? Get my heart stolen. Once I fall in love with your baby, no controlling. Ripe like plant, sweet like pine wine, cocoa butter baby. Brown skin gal, no time for darling. Call it cocoa baby. Temperature rise, girl, give me that, give me. When it for me pronto, moving real fast like a semi. See they let me like it. Call me Papoose, you be the Remy. And they call me Mr.
I'm Hawa, and I give it to you straight.
I'm Jennifer. I'm nice. Don't get it twisted.
I'm Rose Joy. I speak with passion.
Hi, I'm Vanessa, and I say it like I mean it.
Hey, hey, hey. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Jennifer,
Hey, ladies.
hey. Rose is coming on soon, right? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, hello. It's Friday. How y'all doing?
Y'all forgive us. We're a little delayed. We're a little late, but we're here. We're here. The excitement will come soon. Y'all give us a few minutes.
I'm discombobulated, but I'm here.
When you're dealing with technology, you're like, wait, where do I start? But here we are.
Know.
There goes Rose.
Hello, guys. What's up?
Hello.
Hey.
Hey. Hey. All right, y'all. Who's moderating today? Is it me or who is it? I forget.
Um, it's
Discombobulated.
it's supposed to be the discombobulated person, but I will talk.
Thank you, Vanessa.
Hey y'all, how y'all doing this Friday? Hello. Welcome to LIB Talks. It's Friday, You know what time it is. It is time for what? For us to take over. And y'all know what it is. Today is Freaky Friday.
Yes.
We coming with our topics today, but welcome to the show. If you are first time joining us, welcome to LIB Talks, where we have candidly discussions, and as well we have our G's or our T or other things that we bring to your attention and what's trending. But what you can do for us today is share. I'm gonna tell you guys, like I tell you every Friday, don't be petty. Share.
Petty stuff.
That's petty for me.
Gets me every time.
Don't be petty. Share.
Ah,
Okay.
okay.
Well, welcome. So today is Freaky Friday. So just some parental advisory. If you got the children in the room, please make sure you put the children in a different room because today is adults' time. Okay? So that means if you ain't 18 or older, you don't belong on this show today. Okay? All right? All right. Today we are going to be discussing our freaky topic, which is what is conditional sex? Okay? If you want to know what that is, stay tuned and get a little bit of taste of it. Our girl Rose will be breaking that down for you today. But in the meantime, I need the numbers to go up. Share. Y'all being petty right now. Y'all not sharing. But ladies, how was y'all week today? How was your week, babe?
My week was good. It was good. Outside open. So we've been out and about, and it's hot outside. So but we here. It's a new day. It's Friday. It's LIB Talks Friday.
Listen, my week was great. Like I said, I celebrated my husband and my son this weekend, so it was lovely. Now I'm in another city, so I literally just walked into the room. So, but I'm out here living my best life.
Yes.
Right. That's right. That's my girl. Always state to state, catching flights, okay?
Catching flights and not feeling.
Yep.
Okay. And my girl Rosejaw, how was your week? Somebody said, Lord, you blessed today too, Rosejaw, if you know what I mean.
Hey.
She is.
I always have a hectic week. I work 7 days a week. I work in an entrepreneur and also a nurse, so it's like every week is hectic. I never get a break. But I want to just when you ask for something, it comes with whatever. So I take it as it comes. But then my son decided to have a sleepover with his friends for like a whole weekend. So you know how that is.
Oh, girl.
Boys.
That's why I'm here late. But oh my God. But the week was okay. I'm breathing. It's just a little sad because people that I know from like in the Liberian community are, going through a lot of hard
Grieving.
Grieving. It's terrible. But
So
so far, so
good.
good.
Like on Facebook.
Yeah, so far so good.
Yeah, just based on what Rose just said, we just want to just sympathize with everyone who lost their loved one this week, whenever. Just from the bottom of our hearts, we are sorry. We are praying with you all. Grief is a hard thing. We pray that God comforts you all at this time. We know that this is a difficult time for you and your families, and we at LIB Talks just want you to know that you all are in our prayers.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
It's a lot, and it's a very difficult process to lose someone to COVID.
Yeah.
You know, but I have personally experienced that last year when it was a lot in America, even though it's here, still a lot in America, but now it has traveled over there. So I definitely feel the fear, and I sympathize with everyone that is going through any heartbreak, because that's hard to just lose someone over
Yeah.
this crazy pandemic. This pandemic is just crazy. But I don't have no complaints this week, though, even though I stayed on work a little bit late again today. The life of a recruiter, but you know, I'm blessed and highly favored. Amen. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah, girl.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Welcome to it.
All right. So, do we have any G's today?
I don't think so.
No, no G's. We just gonna go straight to the freakiness today.
It looks like it.
Okay. We just gonna get straight downtown today.
Ow.
Yeah.
We don't have cheese today.
I guess not.
Oh, the only G's I got is that Derek Chauvin got 22.5 years today.
Hey.
Listen, at this point, him being acquitted, even though he was going there for 1 year, I'm I'm happy. Like
You know,
some people are still going off on the fact that he didn't get a longer, they were expecting life or something. But I'm 22 years, I'll take that.
I'll take it. Because when was the last time you heard a cop even get an 5?
exactly.
Right, right.
Exactly.
So we'll definitely take that.
I was watching it today with some people, and they were saying that he wouldn't get any time. And I said, don't say that. I said, this will be a backwards situation if he doesn't serve time. Well, not just time, a good amount of time. Okay. Because it's one thing to give you 5 or 6 years here and there, but 20 something years, I think he deserved that and more, but this is what he gets.
He definitely deserves that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely murder in the birthday. Like, yep, he murdered that guy. And I was thinking, I was like, how many minutes were his knee on that man's neck? And I said, I forgot what's the exact minutes there are, but I hope that he get 1 year for each of those minutes plus.
It was like 9 point something. At first they were saying 8, but then when the trial came, they really looked at the video. It was like 9 point something seconds.
Yeah, he need extra 9 years on that, on top of whatever they gave him.
You know what? I just thought about something. I got a quick G's. I want us to talk about Nick Cannon.
Oh God, Nick Cannon fertilizing the whole America, y'all.
You guys, Mariah Carey, ex-husband, rapper, whatever he is, rapper,
Wilding Out
actor.
host.
Yes, the host of Wild 'N Out. I don't know if he's on like the 7th or 8th baby, but it seems like he's just spreading it. He just giving everybody babies. I saw something today and it said that when he get this girls pregnant, he will do the photo shoot with them. He will be there. Like he doesn't care. Like if he have this one, he just announced this other one. The next time he's going to be there for that other person.
Oh,
I don't know, have you
no.
ever seen that?
No, how it's serious. Some girl just literally had twins for him. Now he posing up in another photo with another one that is very pregnant.
That's not true.
Okay,
No.
go in the shade room, sis.
What?
There's a picture, there's a meme. It said one thing about Nick Cannon. He will be there for the maternity shoot.
Mm-hmm.
I just saw it today when I got off the plane. It's like he has, I think, 5 baby moms currently. Like,
Oh my goodness.
yes, and most of them are having twins.
Yep. Mariah should just thank God she got money, because imagine she didn't. Now she was depending on.
But you know what though? I was reading the comments and they said that he's sick. So that's his way of leaving his legacy.
By getting everybody pregnant, Jennifer?
By being the next future.
He's sick.
Listen,
What happens to him?
That's what they're
No,
saying.
he has. I believe he has lupus. You know, lupus.
He always has kidney issues. He's always in the hospital.
I think he has.
He did an interview and he said he doesn't know when he's going to die. Like, But I feel like that's so
But
sad.
still,
You're leaving these kids without a father.
that's
Like
what I'm saying.
the money,
Financially too.
they don't. It's not the money that's important. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not the money. Your presence. They
Yeah.
need a father.
Yep. I don't think he's considering that. I don't think he's considering that, Jennifer, because if he were, we wouldn't be talking about this right now.
Right.
I can just say RIP to DMX because DMX had 15 kids when he left this world.
He
So
did?
maybe Nick Cannon want to reach DMX status.
Like, that's news to me too. He had 15 kids.
Oh, man, they will line up at the funeral on the stage.
Oh,
The youngest is 3.
He's doing
Yeah,
it,
3 or
man.
4.
I just had to share it with y'all because I wanted to send it to y'all in the chat. I was like, what is happening?
Mm.
But yeah,
What?
that's what's happening. The man just and
It's
his
not
baby
his
mom are
seeds.
fine. They're getting along. There's no drama.
I was about to say, but you know what? I respect him because you know why I respect the man? He's not just getting knocked up and leaving them and saying, I'm going to the next one and do the same thing. He's taking responsibility. He's showing up for that photo shoot.
But just how Future do. Future do it too.
Listen, if I find a picture, I will insert it in the comments. I swear. It's so funny. I think it's 5 of them.
So
And
he's the kind of father that you guys gotta give a shout out to.
he's posting with them like he's in love. Like you think that's just one person, then the next baby mom, the next baby mom.
Oh, and I'm sure they're all like, hey, yeah, no, the one that just had a baby, she was all lovey-dovey with him. Like, this is it. This is her baby.
Well, she knew the next one was already pregnant.
And man, well, 2021, he making it lazy. Go ahead, Nate Cannon, do your thing.
Happy Father's Day all year.
Father's Day, guy.
All year.
Well, there we are.
That's a little bit. That's a little bit of tea.
Just a little bit.
I cannot. So, Rosie Rose, are you ready to get freaky with us today and tell us all about conditional sex? Yeah.
You know, I was thinking that it was conditional love. I think I did my commercial and said something about conditional love. Is this such a...
How you gonna talk about love on Freaky Friday? There's no love.
You got it.
It's not about love.
It's not about love. Y'all. That could be a condition too. I love you. That's the one where I lay in there.
Right.
You might love him or you might love something else.
I even love the thing. Physically, I don't love him. That's a condition. Rose tells you, man.
Rose tell us all about a condition, man.
Oh my
So hi guys, welcome to the show again. If you haven't shared, please share. Please tell your friends, your brothers, your sisters to come on. All day.
Rose tell them not to be petty.
Oh my young girl, the other day, come on. All the kids, please go away because we're about to talk some grown-up stuff here. So today, we're gonna talk about, some personal stuff because we found people having sex randomly. Some of them just do it because they want to. Some of them do it because they like to, or it's for physical needs. And but I did a couple of research, and something came very strange. But a lot of them was like, yeah, I know why people do have sex. But again, sex is good for the body. It's good for your physical being. It's a really good thing. I also read about the benefits of sex, and it's good. It's good when you have it with the right person. You want to be safe having sex. Have safe sex. That's the point to this. Again, we're talking about conditional. So, what is conditional? Subject to one or more condition or requirement being met, made or granted on certain terms. So again, we won't be talking about why some people just have sex with people, why people do it, the way to do it, if it's to be satisfied, if they like the guy, if they like the stuff that the guy is giving them, not the guy, but just the stuff. If they like the way the guy touch on them, and just to be in the company of a man, or a man who wants to be in the company of a woman. But something strange that I saw this week when I was doing research. It says that guys, once you put like a price on sex, they don't like it. It's not enjoyable for them. They feel like they try to de-grill you, like try to say you are not worth the time. And that was strange though. I was like, this is crazy. Because sometimes even as a wife, we go about saying, oh, I want this before I give you some tonight, in order that, just like jokingly. But it said that's something that guys don't like. They hate it. Um, they love sex that is pleasurable. They want you to feel like when you tell them that I want to do it because I want to do it. I want it because it makes me feel so good. They don't want you putting a price on it. So that was shocking to me. Very shocking to me. Um, so we're gonna go with conditional sex. So research says when sex depends on environmental rather than genital, the sex expressed on a real tip unfavorable. Like I said, men don't like sex that is because of something. It is unfavorable to them when it comes to men, not women, but men. Um, it will be more abandoned. So sometimes men just have sex because they want to have sex because the moment you tell them, like for example, paying a woman for sex, so it's like men just abandon sex. They don't really care for it. It's nothing to them. It means nothing to them, and that's a crazy one. So I'm like, why do they pay that money if it don't mean nothing to them? Anyway, so it says coming from pleasure to progression, insecurity. In 2010, Sexuality and Culture Review of Sex Motivation Study states that people are offering far more reason for choosing to engage in sexual activities than in the former time. Like back in the days, our mom and dad they just have sex because they want to have sex. They want to have kids. And they have sex with a husband because they love the husband. But nowadays, studies are saying people engage in sex for so many reasons, far away from back like former days. And then it says we are doing them more often too. So it's getting too much now that love is not what people are having sex for. People are having sex for so many things. They are not getting involved with the love thing. The reason that people think people have sex because they're in love, people are drifting away from that. So I don't know why. So ladies, why do you think that? Why do you think that is happening so much in our community? That sex is not about love anymore. I'm sorry.
Rose, before you continue on, there's always this one person that's seeking attention that would love for us to give them attention. So we are going to continue our Freaky Friday, but I just wanted to address that person because usually we let Lo-Fi and other people do it. But nowadays, we're going to start addressing you because we need you to know that we're not here about that. Okay? So Akila, the third, whoever you are, you may be seeking attention on this beautiful, nice, warm Friday. But the reality of the fact is COVID has been around for 15 months. That we have not lost track of COVID. We are living in COVID. We are still in COVID times. Some of us are nurses that get to work with COVID patients. You see people like y'all who are so uneducated, unaware of the reality of what's happening in this world, has been the one going around, not wearing masks, not wearing the necessary precautions. Now, when it hits you, you want everybody to talk about it. If you missed the first few minutes of the show, we did acknowledge those that have lost their lives, and we are sympathizing with those that are still in the hospital. So don't come on here to seek your little 2 seconds of attention to talk about we should be talking about COVID discussion. COVID never left.
Right.
COVID is real.
It's living.
That's the reality. We have families that have died from COVID. We have families that are battling COVID. So we're not going to sit here and dwell on it. We can just pray for the best and be safe. Most importantly, remain safe. Now, I hope you're wearing your mask, washing your hands, and praying about everyone else that's struggling with COVID right now. That's all you're going to get.
And that's on period. Okay, that made me want to say tag. How are you? It's
a shame on you, Liberian women.
Because I was actually responding to you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what?
As if COVID hasn't been around for that long, and it hasn't been a lot in the United States of America. Like, we're not living it right now. You tried it.
But anyway,
Last week was my turn. Now how I turn. Go ahead, girl.
Especially the fact that we are working with COVID patients every day. You're gonna come out here and talk about you're not talking about COVID. Go wash your hands and wear your mask.
Go wash your hands. It's a wash your hands for me.
I'm so over it.
I don't have no tea, but I'll drink some water.
It's a wash your hands for me. Go wash your hands. But anyway, ladies, why do you think that people are getting involved sexually, not because of love, and not because of the way people feel about each other anymore? Why do you guys think that?
I mean, I feel like not everybody is at that stage of love. You know what I mean? Like, when it comes to sex, a lot of people don't have sex because of love. Some people have sex just to get off. Get that? It got nothing to do with some people. I think people have sex all the time with people that they're not even like. Yeah, obviously there's some kind of attraction, maybe the sexual chemistry, but when the sex is over, y'all can't even hold a conversation. So I feel like conditional sex has always been around. You know, I don't feel like it's something new. I feel like people did it all, like, even in the past. We may talk about our parents doing it for love and doing it to have babies, but there were still people out there that just did it just because. So I feel like I mean, it exists and it has to, because not everybody do it for love.
I agree with Jennifer. Not everybody do it for love, but since she gave a PG-13 answer, let me give you the rated R answer. The reason why people don't think about love, because you're not always thinking about love at that time. You're thinking about somebody making you come. It is what it is. So so it's not always a love. It's not always a love thing. Certain people, you will have that love thing, and that certain people are just there to please you for that certain time, and you know what you're going for from that person, whether you're going for that person looks or you just want to see how that person is in bed or whatever. But that's the condition to it. Every time it's not about love. Sometimes I just want to see what that person can do.
I totally agree, Vanessa. I think I'm with you on this one. but here am I did my commercial on love, because I also believe that people do it for love.
They do, but not every time.
I do. I believe that majority of the time, sex is like, you really love that person. Like, when you get intimate with that person, like, yes. But
really, Noah?
Wait, but most importantly, I believe that love, when you have sex while you're in love, it's like a better experience. So I think when it comes to the condition of, okay, is sex and love the same? I feel like people that are in love have like good, maybe that's what I should say, good sex.
So you think people that in love only have good sex? That's what you say?
No, I believe that they have good sex. I feel like they have better sex, like sex. Yes.
I don't think you always have to be in love with somebody to blow your back out. Sorry.
Right.
I mean, I'm not saying, love, I agree with how I was saying. Love does intensify it, because like I told y'all one time when I was doing research, the oxytocin gets released. Okay. So that makes it better. But there are just some people, whether you love them or not, they do their thing.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're right, because that's how people can say they're bad boys. People like they're bad boys. The bad boy is not a bad boy because he's a bad boy, but he is a bad boy in the bedroom, bad boy. Okay. So I think sometimes when that term is used like, yeah, he is that good in the bedroom. but I can't leave him. But he's not good for me. But he's just that good.
Right.
It's that good.
Right.
Can I read one comment, Rose, before you say something? Somebody, what's the guy? Will Wisdom Tree Dennis said, "Me, pa, I don't do it for love. Laugh out loud. Love is a personal feeling. I tell you."
You know what? So what? That's it. I hope your girlfriend watching. I hope your girlfriend watching.
You don't do it for love? Well, why?
I hope your Jew watching will, because she will get you today.
Wait, what is it?
What Joseph Pookie Jr. said? Damn, the babe said not just come and see what the guy could do. That is strictly battery charging.
Testing. It's a tester. That's it. Test the drive.
Look, we gotta be honest around here. I appreciate my sis for her PG-13 answer, but I had to get it really on.
Monday car said chip, Vanessa. Chip.
That's it. That's what I'm here for.
Come and see.
Wow, how I'm talking about love and sex.
Yeah, love and love. You know, you love feels good. But anyway, so there's 3 sexual motives. Three important sexual motives. So one is to make babies, to feel good, and because you are in love. So yes, your part of it is in there.
Miss me with the make babies part.
Yes, I knew my theory wasn't wrong.
Catch me with the make me feel good part, okay?
Yes, catch me with the make me feel good part. That's the part for me. Oh. But anyway, so going to sexual motive. Okay, physical reasons. Pleasure, stress release, exercise, sexual attraction to a person. So again, we'll go back to Hawa. Yes, love, but I think sometimes sex is about attraction. Because sometimes you see some guys, you be like, just looking at it, be like, yo, I just wish.
You start to envision.
I can be in this company. You just. Oh God! And for me, I'm allergic to chocolate. I love chocolate, guys. Oh.
So when you see chocolate guys, do you just imagine that sex would be good with them?
Yeah, just by seeing a nice chocolate guy.
No.
I do. I just have this imagination. I'm like, oh my God, he is dark.
Okay, but that ain't true. That ain't everybody's situation, Rose. Don't do that.
You're gonna be surprised that chocolate guy can't do nothing. You're gonna have to do other work.
Oh my gosh. Sometimes people do it for stress release. Like sometimes people work all day and just might call up a friend, be like, what's up? How you doing? And just, but the one thing that strikes me, men think that they're the only one can do things for a reason. Let's be like, okay, I'm just gonna call that girl up and say, come over. That girl already made her mom to come over, honey. To come over and get something. Another one would be goal-based reason. Goal like your goals. To make babies, to improve social status. That's the one that got me. The social status. Like when I said improve your social status, I'm like, what would that be? Is that you having sex with a president and someone telling you, oh yeah, she did it with the president? Is that what it is?
Why you think all those girls getting pregnant by Nick Cannon to improve their social status?
Yeah.
Yo, I don't know.
I know.
Why did I think about Steve when they talk about improve your social status? I don't know what about.
What you talking about?
Like the two, the gay people don't do nothing. That's where my process was going. The fact that you could be able to reproduce, like
so reproduce. You know what?
You know what?
I'm sorry. Just like
Oh my God. But the social, the improve, people do stuff
are
like
they
that.
keeping it? Are they checking it off the list? How many people they've been with or something?
Mm.
Um,
Or are they doing a statistics based on the race, based
yeah.
like for rose, chocolate men versus light skinned men.
Oh yes. I don't like light
Oh,
skinned
so
guys.
we're gonna get you a white man. All right, we're
Rose,
gonna
I don't like that.
have you ever dated a light skinned guy?
Mm-mm.
Then you cannot discriminate on what you never had.
No, I don't think. I just think chocolate guys are better. They're
You don't
better
think
than light
you
skinned.
don't think there's a light skinned guy out there that can be a uterus buster for you?
Oh God.
Uterus buster. Not the whole uterus buster. I don't want my uterus busted.
I don't want to hear a buster.
Don't nobody bust.
I don't know. I just don't think light skinned guys. I know my
Vanessa.
very first childhood boyfriend was light skinned. That was it.
yeah. After that,
Mm. I'm done. I'm just chocolate.
Yeah, what would you want your uterus bust? That's the yes. And people want to know like who would want to be with someone. First of all,
No, I'm not telling say that you want it, busted.
that's
I'm
the
just
thing.
telling her she should not discriminate.
It's an uncomfortable thing. If you got a cassava that can bust a woman's uterus, like you gotta like shrink it. Like,
Shrink
right?
it.
Think twice about it. Like go have reduction or something. Because you're hurting her. Think about it.
Oh my God. How are you?
they told you guys that it can adjust. Remember
What can adjust?
the
The cassava?
no the
The you. Oh, yes,
yeah,
it
but
definitely
Deep
does when we
cassava.
have babies. Yeah.
it I mean, if the thing is too big, it adjusts to that person.
No, not true. Got some guys be like, some women stuff is just like that.
It's the nurses looking at me like this. Y'all
Yeah.
don't know that it can adjust?
No,
Not
I
everybody.
said that. I said that. You know, women things adjust to whatever. Remember, I said that before we were having this.
How
I'm just saying to bust your uterus. I don't know how you can adjust to how you can adjust to that one.
Mr. Busting the uterus. Sorry.
Yes.
But Jennifer, for some guys stuff is just not. It just little, so it can never adjust. It just stay there.
Oh, you mean if it's gonna deal with the little one? Like if it's
Yeah.
gonna- I don't know.
Comments. Let's read some comment food. Go for it. Because I'm still on this busting of the uterus. Barbara,
Oh, that's just my label for someone that's just well endowed.
oh God. Oh Lord. Honey, Barbara said the topic is very subjective because it can be interpreted one way or the other. Monday Gar said for men attraction really depends on just how the female body looks, not necessarily the face. Ooh.
That's
And
true.
then Alice Neal is watching us. Then Will said the darker the berry, the sweeter the juice. Joseph said, Rose, you like basket chocolate, man? Monday said Kim Kardashian hit her social status upgrade.
Oh,
Yes, she did.
So did. Yeah, why would you want your uterus bust? Yeah. And then Barbara said, however, this may come off wrong, but I believe this person may have a point here. I suggest we discuss trending issue which will interest other people. Barbara, we discussed it in the beginning. We talked about those that have lost their lives. Vanessa mentioned her uncle. We talked about COVID. But he wants us to not have a life anymore. We cannot dwell in this. We are still living it. As you already tell, you are in the States. So I know that you have how to deal with it. So we've been living it. So it's not something that we will trade away from. Instead, we will discuss it. And we did talk about it in the beginning. We sympathize with those that have lost their lives. And I don't know what attention we can put on it, but I think we have put enough attention on it, and we'll continue to put attention on it, especially as healthcare workers who are still working with these people. We cannot escape this. We are still working. I am still working with them. I am still like affected by it. So this is not something that we will not want to discuss. So I hear what you're saying, but we did mention it in the beginning.
And I don't think that maybe they don't remember, but every last Friday.
It's
It's
Freaky
Freaky
Friday.
Friday.
That's the job on Saturday. Please, man. Y'all stop
It's
with the
Freaky.
job.
It's Freaky Friday.
Yeah.
But why Monday Gar won't come for me talking about Vanessa likes a little pink? You know what?
okay.
Yeah, like a little
Monday-
kid, you know what?
Monday-
I will not discuss that.
Monday guy is very smart.
But anyway,
My nigga, I know what he's talking about.
He pay attention to details.
yes. So we start talking about the motive. So emotional reasons would be love, like how we said love, commitment, and gratitude. Like, people have sex to say thank you to some people. Not because I want to be with you, but just thank you for being there at a certain point of my life. Mm. Insecurity reasons. I was shocked on this one. So people do have sex to boost the self-esteem. People have sex to for seeking sex, for not seeking sex somewhere else. Feeling a sense of duty or pressure. That was strange for me. So people do have sex, to help them feel better, to be important. I don't think it's a good thing to do that to have sex for, but what you guys think? I don't know.
Why not? You just said that was something that's a stress reliever for you. Let's say it was something that you said you had a long day at work or something like that. So yes, it is a temporary thing that sometimes people do to get their mind off of something. It could be some type of heartbreak, heartache, something bad that happened in their life or is going on in their present time. So, just how some people have alcohol they go to, drugs they go to, or people go out or they vent to their friends and stuff like that. Other people go to sex, and that is their pleasure for the moment, just for that time frame, just to forget about what is going on around you. It's not going to take it away, but that's just a temporary thing that they do.
Right.
No, I'm talking about the self-esteem, boosting your self-esteem. That's the one I'm talking about.
I think for men, I don't think women have sex to boost your self-esteem. Because sometimes maybe some of them do, but
Yeah.
I think that's mostly men. Men will have multiple partners, men will have multiple relationships just to, I think we had that discussion before, say, why do men cheat? Some men cheat because it makes them feel good about themselves, that they can handle multiple women. So when you bring it back to sex, it makes sense. If he knows that every person he has sex with enjoy it, that's a energy booster for him. That's a hypeness for him. Like, I'm good in bed. They can attest to it. So therefore, men, I feel like men will do it based on those reasons. Like, I know I'm good. That woman not complain about me. They want this thing right here. I got the Wakanda. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
I got the one.
See, it's the uterus to the Wakanda right there.
not other than that have the Wakanda know how to do stuff. That's
the uterus busters don't know how to use it. They just know how to bust your uterus.
Some of them don't know how to do nothing, man. They just be hurting. Lord have mercy.
But I don't think it's just men too. I think women do it to boost their self-esteem as well. I think they do it as well. You just look at different examples of why you think a lot of women go after someone that has money or social status or something like that. Maybe it's because you don't really have the highest self-esteem. So when you can get that guy, or you can achieve that, yes, I have slept with that person, I had his baby, I did whatever, this and that, then that is a self-esteem booster for you, because you are clinging on to what that person's status is versus you just being your own person.
True. Yeah, but that's why I said some. So some women will do that too, just because. And then some women know that they got it. Like, they got the looks. They know how to bring it. They know how to put it down in bed. Like, so some of them just go off that vibe. Like, I know I got it. Every man had praised me. They said I'm good in bed. So that boosts their self-esteem to want to keep going out there and doing whatever they're doing. So Monday card, you're right. Like I said, some men, some women, but I think majority of the time, men are the one who do that to boost their ego a
Yeah,
little bit.
remember Superhead wrote a whole book about her skills.
See?
Yeah, she did that.
But and nobody never talked bad about her.
Wait, what did she say about it? She gave what, good hair? Put it down good? Like what was it?
No,
Yeah,
she had a story. She
I
had
gotta read it.
She had a whole book about each different sexual encounter that she had with different celebrities, like Shaq, DMX, DMS, poor DMS, when he growl and then when he come and
Oh
she had
God.
Usher.
Sex too?
It was
Oh
like
God,
it was a lot of people, but I have, I don't know, when she wrote the book too, I had to go do my research, so I sure did watch her video to see what's so extra and why they call her Superhead, and I was like, oh, I see why.
She has videos out there. She teaching people. So people need to watch that video.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't yet, but that was back in the day. Like,
Yeah,
Okay.
back in the day.
that's when she was on Oprah, she was on Tyra, she was doing a lot of interviews back in the day.
But my thing to this whole thing, like, conditional sex, yes, I get it. People have it for a lot of reasons. But mom, if you're doing that thing, please do it right. Because when you move on there, you gotta be feeling some kind of way. You can't just do it because, okay, I do it because I want this. Do it because sex is like connection. And I was talking to someone the other day. I was like, sometimes people have random sex, and you think it's nothing, but sometimes when you come in contact with that person somewhere else, maybe 5-6 years ago, it still comes to you. It's like that person will get past you. You'd be like, you'd be like, oh my God, he was good. Or you'd be like, oh Lord, what was I thinking? So sex is a very important thing. Yeah. Sometimes you'd be like, oh my God,
I don't know what you're talking about.
I remember what you're talking about, Shakana.
Yeah, and then sometimes you'd be like, oh God, Jesus, what happened to me?
How about flashbacks? You at work, you somewhere else, and then you just think about.
Yes.
That one time they Jane Candy.
Wait, would you ever tell someone that you've been in bed with, been sexually active with, that they were not good in bed after your breakup?
Yeah, I can say that.
Don't let us men plow.
Yeah, I would say that. Shoot.
Don't you think that's insulting your ego a little bit? Because they say you are not even good in bed.
I mean, it depends. If the person boasting and just like, oh yeah, I was this, I was that, then you like, okay, let me bring you down and tell you.
Right. Let me break it down.
Wow.
But it depends. But not, I just wouldn't just do it just to say it. No.
Man, I was gonna say something just now, but come on, so we're not in private.
I had to reframe my question just now to say, would you ever? I was gonna say, have you ever? Because we're so close, we forget sometimes that we're actually on Facebook Live right now. People watching us. But Monday said, hell no, unless you want to get killed. Why not? I can tell you. Monday, I joke about it too. No, Monday, I feel like I wouldn't say it because again, I'm the one that's like, I don't want to hurt this person's feelings, so I wouldn't tell them that they were bad.
I would tell you, as when you tell the boss, I would joke.
I was the best you ever had.
No, I feel like I said it to my friends, but I don't think I said it to the person.
I wouldn't say it to the person, but in a conversation, my girls talk, we would talk about it.
Right. I don't know if I would say it to the person.
Right.
Oh, they said some women can be bad. Yes, I've heard that some women can be bad in bed, but not just that. Some women, they don't know how to do certain things.
Right.
But you know what? Yeah. So, Lily, we hear you. That's true.
The next freaking I have to start teaching our women in positions.
Roger, you already taught in the press, so I beg you.
You talked about positions before.
We have to tell no, this won't come into a real position. This is not no chairman position.
Let me tell you, a lot can happen in missionary style. Y'all better stop it. A lot can happen in that position.
No, things can happen. But what I'm saying is, what people complain about that is because usually the other person, which is usually the female, when you're in that position, they just like
they do.
Yeah, because sometimes you just want to let the person do what they gotta do.
You're not gonna touch that person. Be trying to.
This is about my pleasure right now. Sometimes you gotta have selfish sex.
I hate people just laying on top of me like that. I hate it. It's like I'm like, get up, like
just like somebody not shoot you and you fall on top of me. Like
I'm like, hurry up and get up.
Wait, Monday. Let me address that, Monday. Forget the position. It's about oral sex. Teach your ladies about oral sex. Here's my thing with oral sex. If the woman want to do it, she will learn how to do it and be good at it. Right. It takes practice. She didn't eat a banana. She'll be all right. So, but
don't say just eat a banana because banana you see.
She needs a banana.
She needs a banana.
The second part is, Rose have said this on here multiple times, that if you're going to do it like you mean it. Just because y'all want to do it, other men don't mean that y'all doing it right either.
No. Oh, God.
If you're going to do it, want to be there. Own it. Christian grit on that. Okay. Grab it.
Oh, was she carrying?
Yo, Hawa, have you ever like
Monday guard Camille.
Monday don't start.
Monday say African women are not good at oral sex, Rosha.
Whatever. Trust
me, honey. Some African men, they don't even like to get oral sex because they don't want to get to the deal.
Say some. Don't say African women because maybe the ones that you have come across, bro.
Right.
Yes.
Right, honey.
And that can be conditional too.
We are school over here.
Oh, so and that can be conditional too. Since we're doing conditional.
Yes, the reason can be conditional. She don't like you like that.
Thank you.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Have you ever noticed that sex?
You don't know how to get the freak out of her.
Yes.
So
based on that, she can be on you based on the fact that you maybe know how to stick it, but you don't know how to lick it. There's a song that says you gotta lick it before you stick it. And unfortunately,
that's a milk. That's a milk. The letter.
Let me tell a little story. I think we were talking about, somebody said something about American songs, and I was talking in front of my mom, my stepdad, and I was just like, y'all talk about, American songs is R-rated, whatever. I said, but y'all African songs too. What is that song? Lick it before you stick it. He said, you see, that thing is about stamp.
Wait, I didn't know that. I think
the other one, that one not too bad. The other one, they can't even say that different thing talking about. What you say?
Enter my center.
No, you can lick it, you can do it, you can roll it, but you only do a damn thing if you stand up in it.
Stand up in it.
Thank you.
I said justify that, Mom.
Stand up in it.
And they like it, so when I saw come on, they all get up and start dancing that song. Well, I'm just saying to
why you missed it on Sunday? I DJ'd it for them. They were up.
Okay. But to Monday's Car's point, some African men too, they don't know how to do that.
No.
They feel like they just want to stick it. Like, you can't stick it if it's raw. You gotta get it wet.
Moisturize that time.
That word, Vanessa.
Look, I know she don't like that word. Look, moisturize.
Let's do a little disclaimer. It's 7:55. Let's do a disclaimer. If you're just joining us, it's Friday. It's Freaky Friday. On Freaky Friday, we talk about sex. Right. We talk about the bedroom. We talk about ways to better ourselves, better the bedroom, do something different. Today, we're talking about conditional sex. Is there such a thing? And we all agree that there is such thing. People have sex based on certain conditions.
Right.
People don't want to have oral sex based on the fact that it may know how to do it too on them. Right. That's a condition. Or some women prefer oral sex and the men steady to land it.
Or it's bigger than that. Or for hygiene purposes.
Right.
If I'm going around that area and it smells, I'm not gonna go back.
That's the yes.
But then my thing is, if it doesn't smell good in that area, then why would you even want it inside you as well?
Either way, you don't want to be with that person like that.
Right.
Hygiene reasons.
Yeah.
Like for some reason, sometimes people just think it's about us women, but y'all too. Your nails, underneath your nails, like everything is a turn off. Like your breath, like
Mhm.
And then that whole saliva, the saliva on your
oh,
finger. I
You know
don't
what?
know.
You know what, Hawa?
I'm not going to take it personal, but this is just a conversation that we women have held. So we're going to just educate some men. Don't put your saliva down there.
I know.
Meaning,
Oh
And
my
then
god.
you hear the sound too, like, oh God.
meaning, don't spit on your hand.
Yes, don't do that.
For
I
a quick
hate it.
first.
Oh,
Quick,
That's a turn off. Can I just tell you, men? Monday part.
why don't you put in some work and then you won't
right.
have to make your spit into KY jelly.
Monday
Okay.
say, oh, you're sorry. But that's a turn off. Like, don't do that. Like, they have buy some of those lubricants. If you want to rush it, get a lubricant. Don't use that spit. And sometimes in the morning you got morning breath. You putting that. Some of us are already OCDs. Okay, I'm done.
And then putting the fingers. Oh, I hate that.
Don't do what?
Put your fingers.
What with the finger?
What are you talking about with the fingers? Please clarify.
Be specific.
Don't use your fingers over there, please.
Why not?
Lofa said the sex class is on.
Oh, why not?
what?
You
Wait,
Rose,
everybody stop. Rose, what are you talking about?
Rose, what are you talking about?
I think because Rose got nubby finger, so like what you talking about?
Don't use your fingers over there. Oh my God, I hate it.
You don't like to be what?
Front door or back door?
I don't like.
She don't like it to be. She don't want to be fingered. Is what she's telling you.
Oh. I don't
Okay,
like it.
that's your preferences. You
Yeah.
entitled. But I'm gonna say something. If
If
you're
you
gonna
want
use it,
something there, I want your face, or I want the other stuff.
if you're gonna use your finger, make sure your finger is big enough.
It will not be sure like her finger.
And not just that, use it. Use your finger. Don't just use it.
People just do it for. People just take it for. Like, I ain't come here for fingers. Stop doing the finger thing. Stop it. I don't like it. Don't be. Get to work. Get to work.
That's
All right.
Get to
So
work.
just a disclaimer, my sis not tell y'all no
I
finger.
tell you. But
Get to work.
some people got big finger and people like their fingers.
Right. Right.
Oh, Rose. So Lofa said, who doesn't like the point of Rose gel? Oh my God, you missing out, Rose.
Oh, what Lofa? I don't like fingers. Don't do it. I don't like it. And Lofa, get out of my business.
You meet the right type of you bought out with the right type of finger.
I don't know. Somebody agree with Rose. Faith.
Where somebody agree with Rose?
I don't like fingers. Oh my God.
Faith said yes, no fingers.
No fingers. Take your fingers
out.
I think if the person don't, I think it's about if you don't have someone that don't know what they're doing it right. Like there's some people that just rubbing you like they're rubbing a rug or the dog or something like that. Like that's like, or they're just like jamming it, like they're just doing too much. That I'm like, no, that is not working for you, bro.
Know how to work your finger, most importantly.
Yes, if you're gonna use it, know how to work it.
Know how to work this.
I didn't finish Faith's drawer comment.
Oh, finish it, sis.
She said, learn to know what your partners like.
Mm-hmm.
No spit. The vagina does not need your bacteria.
Period.
Right, period.
I'm with you because I'm a little OCD. So
I want to bubble you.
I'm with you, Faye. Don't do that.
And they do that a lot. They want to spit it like, stop it. Ew.
Monday guy said Rochelle just like juking business.
Monday, thank you for being a part of this conversation. We are loving it.
I enjoy you today.
He came for the conversation.
Business. Lofa Julius. By the way,
yeah,
we talk about conditions and stuff. Sometimes people have sex to get revenge. Revenge, like it could be you hurt the person, like go have sex with your best friend because they want to get back at you because you did something to them. People have sex. People just have sex to make babies. Like some guys, like, oh, you know, why you
Rose, I'm
like that?
sorry.
The comments.
Monday, bye Monday. I'm done with you Monday.
What Monday said?
I told you, thank you.
Yeah. Say Hawa in her OCD. She be in there with her cleaning supplies.
What she can
You have to get
Monday, what she can have? Bleach spray, ammonia.
You know what? I can't.
I have a wipe on my hello TMI. I got a wipe, a feminine wipe on my bedside table. Okay.
Oh,
Yes. Yes.
You know her well. You can read her mind.
You can yeah.
You read it before you have Monday vacuum.
Her wife is the barrel. You know what? How
Look, he said that's how I be talking about now my clean sheet.
Oh my clean sheet.
I just changed the sheet.
Don't mess it up. Be careful.
How did you know?
Yo, how about be careful? No, wait. I want to go to the bathroom quick. Don't let me mess up the sheet.
Monday. How did you know? You been in my room? Oh God, so funny. Okay.
Also, experiencing power of one partner. So people do have conditional sex to have power over the partner. Yeah, that's crazy.
We gotta talk about that revenge sex though. That revenge sex.
We gotta go back to that.
Yeah, that revenge. You mentioned something about doing it for revenge.
Yeah, people do it for revenge.
You gotta be careful with that revenge sex because they can haunt you.
Right.
It can, on a serious note, it can haunt you because you just went there for a revenge and then you end up pregnant. Or you end up getting something, or you just cause more issues.
End up falling in love with the person because the stuff is good.
And they revenge you without karma.
Hallelujah.
Monday, I plead the fifth to that question. Monday,
what he said?
Plead the fifth.
You know what? I need Lofa to come on here and answer some of these questions.
What they say over there?
Monday said, "How about do you have a sex tower also?"
She do.
Welcome, Robert. We miss you. but Monday, I will not be answering that question.
You won't be answering that question. Everybody have that. You have to web yourself. Hello, that's crazy.
Well, no. Oh, since we're on that, let's talk about this. For these women are trying to get pregnant, learn not to rush to the bathroom with someone when the man comes. That's really important. We missed that point. We missed it. Some people don't understand the importance of a count. When it get there, it's supposed to travel to places. You jump out. We some of our OCD subs when it was time for us to know that we want to get to that point. We're not running to the bathroom. You gotta let it marinate and find its way there before you go run to go use that sex towel.
I mean, she's telling you don't use the sex towel. Lay there, fold yourself in fetal position, put your legs in the air, lay back, and let it flow. Let it go up. Let it flow.
Are you experienced? Is that what you think?
Honey, I don't have to be experienced. We got me and hubby got our certain time. Yeah, we conceive the kids.
But they're coming for you again, ma. They're coming for you. You coming get baby.
Welcome, Lofa. Welcome.
Oh my God. So also, how Lofa? People do have sex for money. They have sex for money. That's a major thing. People have sex for money. That's something that happens on an everyday basis. You know, struggle women, people that are struggling, single mothers, even married people. You know, sometimes they don't get from their hubbies, so they go have sex with people that have money to bring it back into their homes. Those things happen.
Where's that squeaky sound?
I don't know.
Oh.
Look, Faith Joy said, Hawa, if you could create a cleansing COVID vaccine for the coochie, you do it.
Hello. That's true. That is very
Oh,
true.
Queens in Kobe Valley. Oh, geez.
That's for money. It's a shame, but it's sadly the reality. It's the
Oh,
reality,
yeah,
and it
the
happens a lot
reality
in
is
our
yeah.
community.
Yeah, people do have
Um,
sex for money.
How about sex as a favor?
At favors, like,
as a favor, yes, that's another condition. Yes.
oh,
It's
feel
like,
sorry for the person.
yeah,
Like,
the
you
person,
know, having sex because you
the
feel
person
sorry for
gave,
someone.
yeah, you come from America, the person gave you ride a couple of times that you don't like the person, but you go do it.
I ain't giving you no feel sorry, coochie, please.
No, people do it all the time. They do it all the time, though.
They do it, yeah, definitely.
Look for
That's just
Lord
not a,
something. It's coming from you.
I think that's lo-fi squeaky style.
Mike ain't talking today.
And also, we already talked about the reputation. Yeah,
We
improving
can
the
hear you, Lofa.
reputation.
We
What we
can't
hear
hear
that
you.
squeeze you say.
That's what the repeat the time for. Also, the reputation. People have sex for reputation. Yeah.
But that's sorrowful sex. What do you mean by? Is that based on if you're a partner with somebody like you, your husband, you do it for your boyfriend, you can do it because you feel sorry for the person, or just the person been really behind you too long and you say, "I'm just have sex with the ball." Like, call
Yeah.
it
Let me
now.
just do it for him. And just get it over with Jesus. Sorry, the people begging all day.
Ew, do
Let me
you,
have sex with them.
wait, do you enjoy it, or sometimes you enjoy it and you want to go back for more because
It's
when you're
not like a revenge sex. It's like, you know, like
Can,
sometimes people try,
can you
people
guys hear
don't
me
do
now?
like we can hear
yes.
you.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, first of all, let me say thanks for the invitation again. By the way, I came here ready with my glass in my hand,
Oh,
so I don't care what y'all say right now. But before I say anything, let me just sign a disclaimer, okay? I'm here as that guy. I'm not here as Lofa Julius. I'm
That's
here
it.
as that guy.
what God?
Just a
That
guy.
guy.
That guy,
That guy.
What
guy,
You
God?
can go
that
with
guy
it or
that
however
I
you want to
saw
say
on
it.
the
That guy.
show. That guy I saw on
All
the
right.
show before,
And
and
then
I was like, oh, I
secondly,
like him.
right. Secondly, the if you all notice at the bottom, we have a scrolling number at the bottom. I want to highlight this before we get into the exciting part of this conversation.
Mm.
The COVID-19 is getting serious in Liberia. It's a concern to all of us and all patriotic Liberians. I think we need to do something about this. So the network across Africa is trying to do something for our visual impaired brothers and sisters in Liberia. That is the International Blind uh, Association in Liberia. I think they are specifically located in the Ghanansville area. So we are looking to either purchase some food items or some medical stuff to distribute to them. So we will appreciate whatever contribution you can make. We are hoping to have this drive going on for the next 3 weeks. The number to contribute to Cash App is 608-416-9794. And whatever little contribution you make, we will do the best we can to make sure that they receive something in these difficult times. I think it's only fair for all of us to make sure that we can keep our brothers and sisters at heart and help them out in the best way possible. And I think across Africa have been doing our part around Liberia, not specifically in Monrovia, but we are in Zoidru, Bone County, and other parts of Liberia where we are putting people back to work. I think the success stories are out there where we don't simply just give handouts. We actually put them to work, empower them in a way where it's sustainable. They can maintain themselves and go forward. But in these difficult times, it's hard to try to give somebody back to work. So the best we can do is at least get them something to sustain themselves until we are out of this pandemic. So with that said, I want to say thank you, folks. Whatever contribution you feel the need to, when God lays something on your heart, thank you. Dollar goes a long way in Liberia. So contribute something to that the fundraiser so that we can help them out. I know how it is sometimes. For me, I can see, I can feel, and everything, but having to deal with being visually impaired, I know how it is. So please do the best you can. Now, with that said, let me just go into this conversation with Rose talking about she don't like fingers. I don't know how Rose came out with that because you might have just been one of those. You might probably just have encountered one of those who just go whoop 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 whoop, whoop and think that it don't work like that, Rose. It don't work like that. It don't work like that, Rose. You find a spot. All right. There's something about the finger that works. You got to find the spot. That's why the fingers are meant for, and I think I feel your pain too, Rose. A lot of the cats out there, the fingers, the tip of the fingers are all burned because niggas trying to be in the gym or lift the weight and everything, burning their fingers. You're not feeling, but you got to feel it around. You got to feel it around. And if you're gonna be in the gym, nigga, get yourself gloves. You know what I'm saying? Get gloves so that you can maintain that. You got look, Rose. There's something that you're not saying. Again, that's what I'm saying. I am not lo-fi. I am that guy here tonight. There's something
No, you are lo-fi.
tip. Nigga, you call tip. You know what I'm saying? Right? You gotta tip it around. You gotta tip around. Literally. Tip.
I don't like fingers.
They have finger condoms. They have finger condoms, if y'all didn't know.
I don't like.
But you don't like lubricant.
I like.
No.
Either your lips or your stuff. I don't like.
Let me tell you why they have finger condoms. Because there are people like I'm not gonna list who. There's a little OCD that worry about the jams underneath people's fingers. So because
but they have
finger condoms. No, I'm not making it up. They really do. I had a friend.
Nurse Hawa.
Okay,
She does point it in.
I will send it to y'all. Y'all know me. I was funny and send it to y'all. They got finger condoms.
But you see the thing about it though. Rose, this is what Rose is missing.
No,
look,
I don't like
Rose, the finger was never meant for the bottom of the pot. It was meant for the surface. You know what?
It's a finger.
It was meant for the surface. You know what I'm saying? It was Rose. The finger was meant for it's a starter. Look, remember how you get in your car? You hit that ignition and then you push on the gas to go. The finger was meant to serve as that ignition. You hit it, and then when you get, and now you're ready to go. You feel it. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? There you go, right there. That's what it is.
Disclaimer: this is Freaky Friday. We talk about sex. We have these kind of discussions. So if you are like River C. Poor said, I'm a 40-year-old virgin. Got to close my ears. Sorry. This is Freaky Friday. This is what we talk about. This is a fun show for us. So if you're just joining us, don't leave us, please. This is the topic.
Someone says, please send in a picture of the finger corner. They want to see it.
Yeah, please.
I got you. I was seeing it. Oh goodness, but yep. I gotta remind.
I mean, I think Rose, you're missing out though. You're missing out. But again, if
I want finger, like I said, I'll please myself with mine. I don't want nobody else. Mm-hmm. When I have to interact with you, I came there for your fingers. I came there for your stuff.
Whoa.
For your stuff.
I have to announce this, guys. I'm sorry. I really have to announce this. I don't mean to interrupt you, Rose. We just had a contribution of $250.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Somebody, yes. I don't know if some people don't feel comfortable with their name. Since it didn't say anonymous, I would say Kim Sam just donated $250.
Oh, that's nice.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for your contribution. And since we started this yesterday, the campaign started yesterday. We were able to raise $60 on my show. Y'all beat me in just one donation. Y'all beat me triple.
You see, when the LIB Talks girl come with
I'm embarrassed, but you know what?
Oh wait, but let me say this to the person who stated that we should be talking COVID. We already had this all planned out to put this support on our network by the end of the show. And we already discussed COVID in the beginning to sympathize with those that have lost their lives. And this is just us telling you that we are still living this reality. Okay? I hope you donate. Come back and donate for us.
Right. Where is he?
Since you had so much to say.
Hold on. Are you guys reading the comments? Let me put the comments on here. Moses out here trying to act like he's some sort of like 35-year-old virgin talking about, Lofa Julius, you stupid, and you too rude. And yo, let me tell you, now he just turned me on. He turned me on now. I'm about to talk the real thing I really did not want to talk about. Now I'm about to talk about it.
That's our Mose. Please be careful.
No. But this is why. No, but this is why a lot of Liberian guys, they talk about Liberian women, but this is the problem. Y'all are so close-minded. Y'all don't want to open up and talk about what a woman needs. Y'all think that y'all little thing that y'all doing, bang, 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 that y'all doing something for somebody, and y'all not doing a damn thing. Because why? Y'all don't want to be open enough to learn. This is a man here that is teaching you and telling you. Because why? He pays attention to a woman. He pays attention to her body. He pays attention to her movements. He knows what turns her on and what turns her off. So if you feel like it's something that is so rude and you can't talk about it, that's the problem. Because y'all so closed off and y'all don't want to learn. And now why y'all was still on inside.
Hey, what are you talking to?
Yes, I will say it. Oh yes, because he like to get on us for other topic. I will get on him for the sex today.
Steve, no, I do not believe Steve. Steve is not close-minded. He always acknowledges us as the most beautiful women in the whole world. He treats us.
Oh, that the one that I can have they pull out, they plow us off and talk. Now how they can build then nothing.
I won't do that. Take that back. That's not my Mose.
But seriously, Vanessa, you're right. Men specifically need to talk about it more. And then you know what? We gotta talk about it when for me, I'm guilty of this. Like I feel like I don't want to hurt somebody's feelings, so I hold back. Like I used to hold back about certain conversation, not no more, because I've been with my husband 15 years. Matter of fact, our anniversary is on Sunday. I've been with my husband 15 years. But I'll say this: we talk about everything. Y'all gotta talk. Y'all gotta learn to conversate. Okay, communicate. It's important. He will know what you like. He will know how you like the finger. Okay.
Okay, Rose.
Okay.
Rose, you saw our brother giving you the movement off with the finger. You see that? I know you are doing DJ work here, Jenna. You see it?
Oh my goodness!
Did the right song for you.
All right. No, but on the real, a lot of times we missed out on a lot of these things. And by the way, I don't know how you got us set up here today. Our logo didn't come on, but anyway, we'll get that situated after the show. But here's one thing that I think a lot of us men, we tend to forget in our relationship, right? We tend to think just about ourselves. Once we hit it, and we quit it, you know. And in saying that, what I'm trying to say here is it's all about us wanting to get down. You want to get down, but you're not thinking about her. Look, the best thing to do is to get her to come first. Once you get it, then you get on your point, then you good. Because so the best way to do that is, the thing about us niggas is once we get into our mood, if you're natural, the most you're probably gonna go is about 30 minutes. You're not gonna go more than 30 minutes. When you start pushing it, now you're hurting yourself. You're not doing yourself righteous. You're trying to do too much. The max you should time yourself on is 30 minutes. So knowing you being a natural person, if you know you're not gonna be able to hit it for 30 minutes, that's why you have assets. You have assets, okay? Use them to your advantage. You got your mouth, okay? Go ahead. All right, don't hold it back. You got your fingers. Rose don't like it, but if you know how to use it, she gonna benefit from it. All right, and there's quite a few things that you need to do to get her to her point where she feels kind of like, or when she's down. Now you can go and get yourself. When you get down, everybody comfortable, and everybody's gonna be good. But if you really think you're just gonna come out there, you're gonna do your little 15, 20, 30 minute bump, and like if she's not there, she's gonna be like, you know, our women are so responsible, they are so polite, and I'm gonna tell you straight up, nah, nigga, you didn't even do nothing. Yeah, I'm not there yet. They're not gonna say nothing. They're gonna lay there. You good? Yeah, I'm good. Thank you, boo. It was so good. Nah, but really, she ain't feeling that. She trying to get some. So now you have the opportunity to do something more than that. So now, you know, now she going out there, she's seeing this muscular nigga walking out there, these old bomb nigga walking out there acting like he all there with muscles all popped up. Yeah, I'm gonna call you back.
The first time they're calling you, they want to talk about this sex. You're talking about you. You said
They won't call his shit, especially after he did our DJ move.
they will call you. That's right.
Okay.
Now she's worried about. Now she turned the TV on. She's seeing the diesel bound niggas walking around there with chests all up in the air. If you seen what's the movie? It was what's the movie called with Will Smith and what's his name? Martin Lawrence.
Oh, Bad Boys.
Bad Boys. Yeah, when he said, "Nigga, who are you? What are you? I mean, you are you a cop or you a model? Because nigga, you coming out here just like with your shirt open and shit. No. You don't want your girl looking at that cab because she's thinking in your head, yo, what he doing, ain't the niggas out here that can do it. So I'm gonna stay put. I don't care how big that nigga is. I don't care how tight this nigga is. He got talent. So I'm gonna make sure I hold him right. I'm gonna feed him right. I'm gonna make sure he got what he needs to get. Because at the end of the day, it ain't about him. It's about us. Because he gonna focus on me too. He gonna focus on me too and make sure I get what I want to get. You know what I'm saying? So nothing personal, folks. It's just reality. If she gonna get it, you need to get it too. So y'all need to do vice versa. Sometimes it's just good to do. Just go 69th Street. Just go on 69th Street. Enjoy yourself. 69. I know how many of y'all know 69th Street.
But 69th Street, I don't know what they're doing.
No. Sometimes it's good to go 69th Street. But by the way, before you go 69th Street, make sure you take a shower now, bro. You don't want to have her like, don't do that. Go 69th Street after you've already got everything down. But yeah, it's okay to go 69th Street.
For those of you who want to know what is a finger condom, I put a link in the comment.
The nurse not put link there. Rosha, you unmute, sis.
Let me unmute my two sis. I put unmute Rose Bluffer. I put that link in the comment section to where there's a. You can go to that link. You can copy and paste it in your search box, and you can find where the finger condom is. I'm just saying it's out there, y'all. But
all right, so let me challenge you guys on here, though. I'm gonna challenge. Now I'm gonna say like I'm the guy playing interview here. What is 69th Street? How will you guys explain 69th Street to like River Says Pro who doesn't understand? He's a 40 years old virgin. He doesn't understand what 69th Street is. Let's start with you.
Yeah, please.
What's 69th Street?
Rose is on mute.
She's still on mute.
Rose, we can't hear you.
Look at me. I won't stop begging you. Oh, yeah, 69th Street.
You see that? You see now? Now she's tripping. All right, you know what? Forget it. I'm gonna ask Vanessa since you don't know it. Vanessa, what is 69th Street?
But I won't stop. I'm begging you.
Rosha, you damn well know 69th Street. You know how to explain it, so cut it off here.
If y'all gonna do me like that, I'm not coming back on here if y'all invite me.
Now, for those of you that don't know what 69th Street is either the man is laying on the bed or you laying on the bed. But let's say that man is laying on the bed. So then now you will be turning your face. If let's say he's laying on his head is down to the bottom part of the bed. And then his legs and I will say the medical terms, his penis is by the pillow. Then you now will take your face in that direction to the pillow where his penis is, while you have now turned yourself and turned your vagina to his face, and you riding his face while you are rocking the mic. And that's your 69th Street.
Period.
For the broad, I bring English. The broad, I bring English. Just be doing it, be doing it, man. Why the man licking you? You sucking the man. That's just it.
And wait, and also do not when people die, do it the night. Don't be putting up on their face. Do your own work over there.
They can get distracted and stop.
Yeah, do your work.
No. If anything, that should make you move. That should make you wanna. That should be motivation for you to do more. We should be in sync.
Don't be stopping because I don't want to.
We should be in sync. Say that again.
We should be in sync. You know how to dance with rhythm. You need to be in sync in that.
Vanessa, please, thank you. Please do your work while you're over there. Because I won't finish my job. Finish your job. Don't be thinking about what I do on the other side. Do your way.
Faye Joy, you can get it. You can get it latex free. You can get it latex free. It comes clear.
Can you leave that finger latex? You're just spoiling the whole mood.
I won't have you guys saying that because there's a viewer that is very interested in this. And
Hey, again.
Moses say I'm a mummy from the show. I too rude. Yo, mummy from the show. Y'all mummy right now.
Freaking Friday, baby.
So what you guys think about? What you guys think about Quickie? You know, there's a thing called Quickie.
I love it. Oh my god.
What? So that I mean, what's your preference? I mean, as the location wise, though, what's your preference?
Let me tell you,
I like, especially just on a weird to me, like maybe in the car. I like Quickie in the car. I like
how Rose, you don't like fingers? How is that supposed to happen in the car? Like in the backseat?
I like Quickie in the car.
Oh no. When you do Quickie, you don't have time for finger.
No, you don't have time for
you
finger.
both are in the mood. You're both in the mood. First of all, it's spontaneous. That's one.
That's what I like about it.
Two, you'll find a location where you know people are outside the door and you're in there. So y'all have your adrenaline running right now. What's the word, Vanessa?
In the bathroom.
The oxytocin wasting.
They're wasting all over. So at the time, both of your minds already concentrating on it. So the woman is already moist.
And I like it when I know people outside can hear the voices.
That's what I say. Now it's already a turn on. She's already in the mood. She's already in the mood. So you do that Quickie.
Look, I love my fist.
You know what?
I'm just checking my cash app. I'm checking my cash app. Every time I hear my phone go ting, I be thinking somebody don't drop something in there. I don't want to miss anybody's.
No, somebody enjoying your conversation, bro.
I do. I love it. Like Quickie, like people out there. And one thing I like, something maybe my little fantasy, like someone watching me do something. I just like it. I just feel it just.
Whoa.
Yeah. Rose just wants to be. Rose, you say you want to be watched?
Yeah.
Watch you.
Guys, let me make it.
So I see why my gal don't like the finger because she like to do it herself and let you watch it.
Guys, let me make a quick correction here. So the person who donated the $250, even though the name came as Kim, is from Will Dennis. The guy on here. Will Dennis. Yeah.
Will Dennis who called me the professor.
Young Liberian entrepreneur. The young Liberian entrepreneur. Yeah, that's Will Dennis.
Thank you, Will. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yeah, he
everybody who's coming on, if you're just joining us, the Cash App number is down there. This is to benefit our people currently fighting COVID back home. We know that this is something that we've been fighting for a year and a half, a year and 3 months. And but the battle is hitting back home a lot most recently. So we're raising funds. So if you're just joining us, help our people back home. Send that Cash App. The number is down there. If you want the number is it keep going back and forth. 608-416-9794. Send that Cash App, whatever amount. There's no such a thing as small amount. A dollar makes a difference. Okay. So back to this whole topic. Oh yes, Jennifer, moist. Yes.
Let me ask this question though. Let me ask the final question, and I'm gonna sit back for any question y'all got for me because these are things that really concern me. Now it sounds like everybody we agree that Quickie is a good one to take away with you, especially before you go to work. I mean, and then one of the best times for Quickie is about 6:30 in the morning, right before you get up to get in the bathroom. Just take a quick Quickie, and then when you go to work, like she in your head, she can't get out your head because then she's helping you get your work done right, and then he's helping you get you whatever you need to do. But here's what I'm going to ask you though. What about that moment when the nigga just called you and say, "Hey, babe, send me something. Let me see something real quick." Well, how you feel about that?
It depends. I could do it without he calling me. It's good to cut him off guard at times.
Right.
Period. And then and people have to second that. They want to be like, "Hey, you rule." I'd be like, "Yes, that's what I want to hear." Yeah. But let me tell you, these days you gotta be careful. I don't care who it is. Right. Your face might show.
Right.
Don't show your face.
But that's why I like it. I like it better when we having like a FaceTime video call, whatever. You just think it's a regular conversation, and I might just slip something out.
Oh!
Jennifer said no face, no trace. Yes,
That's
don't
it.
put your
No face,
face.
no trace.
And you know what? Monday, I'm coming for you.
What
I
you
always
say?
send her sexy picture cleaning the house. Monday, I wear my laptop. Yes.
Well, let me find out. Hold on. Why Jennifer left though?
She's her phone guy. She's out of state. Yeah.
Okay, my phone just died too because I'm in my car.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's my excuse too. So how about we just do that?
No, she's definitely out of state.
She out of state.
All right.
But
So-
those things are real good. I like those things. You know, keep it breathing. You know, don't.
All right. I mean, how much is too much though? That's the final question now. How much is too much?
I don't think.
When you open it up, it's too much. It's good to tease. Those
I
pictures,
would opening yourself. and
those
all
pictures
that.
are for tease. It's good to just tease a little bit.
Right.
When you open it up, you're doing too much.
You can even get a picture. You can even get a picture of someone, you know, like a sexual picture and send it. You know, like a
You can take a nipple.
right,
You can take a cheek.
right.
You can take a little bit of you know what.
You know,
But when you open it up, that's too much.
that's too much.
Okay, I'm here.
Some people like to explore.
No, that first of all, you're giving too much. You want him to you want him to want more. So the whole idea of a tease picture is that you want him to be thinking about, wait, there's more I can explore. Let me come there, hurry up and see what I'm doing.
I'm coming home. Yeah.
Like that's why you do it, Lofa.
I ain't got no more question on here, but at least I was able to keep Moses around. Dennis is still around. I see Dennis is still around, and a few other guys still on the platform. So any question you got for me, post your question, and then I will try to answer.
I want to ask you a question. Do men feel like they need to send something to us? Like, do you think sometimes we think about sending something to us? What is like the chest?
You know what?
What is the question? Do men feel like
You can send sexual
think
pictures.
about sending something sexual to us? Like, do you think they think about stuff like that?
Because I feel like
most men, I think nowadays what I've noticed is most often, especially in the Liberian community, most of the guys feel like they need to do that. I don't think I really need to do that because I think it should be the other way around because you are like that treasure, okay? And I'm the miner. I'm trying to go mine, but unfortunately for a lot of the cats these days, they feel like they have to show something like, oh, look at me. Yo, I'm gigantic. And then I'd be like, yo, nigga, go back in the village with that nonsense.
Lofa said, you are the gold mine. He's trying to mine. Like, you are the gold. He's trying to come get you.
Right.
Yeah.
But look, sometimes I want to see my man body.
That should be based on your request. That should not just be out of a sudden.
You're asking for it.
Well, if you don't feel like then what you need to do.
I gotta read some of these comments.
What you need to do, Rose, is even though you don't feel that you should have to ask for it, then there's a way to pull the what we call it, the snake out of the hole. If you want to get a snake out the hole, you put the mouth pretty close. And then when the snake starts to smell it, it's gonna come for it. So what you do is you instigate the entire process. When niggas start to feel that, like, yo, she trying to show up, huh? Now look at my chest. Look at my chest. Like nigga tell like send you a little bit, nigga pop your both titties up and down. You're like, oh and he like, yeah, okay. Now you about to get up on that, right? Because he's telling you like he popping both titties all around her. Boop, 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 boop. And you're like, yo, that's what I want. Now it's easy. You're feeling real good about it. All right. And if you got 6 packs, you flash you a little bit of 6 pack, and you're gonna save that in your phone for months. You looking at it every time you feel you're right.
But Lofa, you said something. You're right, because sometimes they just go straight to the you know what, and just send you that picture. Like no, like
I don't want that picture. I want
Please
like
too. Like, why do you have to just send it? Like, I don't want to just see it. Like, what did you like?
All right. Well, Lofa, somebody got a question for you. Lofa, do you love going downtown?
Yo, that's the best part. That's the best part of it, bro. That's the best part of it. Look, yo, I'm
I
being
love
real
that
with you.
too.
That's,
Oh my God,
look,
that's the
was
best
it a male or female that asked that question?
They're mostly male watching us today.
That was a guy that asked that question.
I ain't about to answer that question for another dude. Get out here. I ain't about to answer that question for another dude. I'm talking about females out here.
No,
Give me
All right.
the question.
All
Give
right.
me
Well,
the
here's
question from a
another guy
female.
that asked a different question.
Give me a question from a female.
He said, Julius, what do you know about women?
What do I
This
know
is
about
Alia's
women?
number.
What Aliu. It's unfortunate that you wouldn't be able to just get it right away from the way I interact and the way I do things. You should understand that I have the dictionary for women.
That's right. We can attest to it. He knows us.
I know them.
Yep.
I do.
And let me
Let me tell you this. When one say I know women, that does not in any way, shape, or form tells you that they are sin or they have everything under control. Your ability to understand the other sex does not necessarily mean that you cannot make mistakes, because we are all on a tour of exploration. We are exploring.
True.
You may
I
go
gotta read this.
contrary to what you do, but that is an opportunity to learn. So that's just it. That's it. But I can tell you for sure, I answer that question wholeheartedly. I know more than you can ever imagine. Go ahead.
I gotta read this letter, y'all. We got a letter. Gotta read.
Okay,
You want to read more comments?
Yes.
Mose is a mess.
Moses said, Rose, I encourage men to send their beer big gut to their women.
Nobody wants to see no beer gut.
And I hate big stomach. Oh my God, I hate it.
Rose.
We know you don't even Rose don't even have no censor. And when I tell you she don't have censor, she recently did that to somebody we know, was just like automatically said something about the person's stomach, and I was like, Rose, she's like, why you letting your stomach get big like that? That is not sexy. I'm like,
I hate it. I'm
like, Rose, really?
Some women like that big stomach. That's a rub it.
Aliu, Ali made a comment over here, and I want to just amplify that comment one time. An old head said something to me one time, and I think that adds to what Aliu is saying. He said, "No man knows any woman."
Right.
This old head said to me one time. He's like, "Young bud, I see how y'all be trying to run and pull and trying to act like y'all got these females around here. But let me tell you a real thing. All right, I don't care how much you think you really got this under control.
Right.
When she telling you, oh baby, God baby, you gonna kill me. Oh baby, please. Then the next nigga that get with her, she be like, God baby, you know how to get me right. Oh, babe, why you doing this? Oh Lord. So nobody know what a woman really likes or wants. But let me be honest with you. There are some sincerity to the actual feeling. There are ways you can determine if they are faking. To be honest with you, I mean, years, y'all never knew that. But right now, there are ways you can figure that in a heartbeat. When you're faking.
CSO will be faking. He'd be like, yeah, they be faking. Oh,
some do.
See,
we had a whole conversation on that. Some do.
We did talk about it.
Some really do. Some really do. They lie to you.
Why would you fake an orgasm? Well, we did talk about it for ego.
Yeah, we talk about people. The people have reasons.
Yeah, people have a reason why they
people would been together for so many years and they never had one.
You're losing out. You're laughing.
Let me tell you something. I will not waste my time.
Let me tell you something. All those men out there nowadays, there's a modern day. Please don't just be banking people all day. Please learn how to do that thing over there, down there. Nobody got to up in the banking business, so.
But let's read a letter. So we're talking about why fake it or why be with the person if you're not going to achieve it, right?
Uh,
Somebody wrote us, we encourage anonymous writers. We encourage everyone to write to us. And we are here to give you our 1 or 2 little advice that we have for you. So somebody wrote us a letter, and they said, "Dear LIB, I've been married for almost a year. I met my husband 2 years ago at a church conference. We were very attracted to each other physically. We started dating and soon became one of the most attractive couples in our church. Everyone admired our relationship and complimented us on how attractive we were to each other and how we complemented each other. They're always telling us that we look good together, that we make a great couple. We got along very well, and everything just seemed right. We were both very strong about our faith and have been saving ourselves for marriage. After almost a year of dating, he asked me to marry him, and with no hesitation, I said yes. We had such a beautiful wedding. However, on our wedding night, before we got intimate, he revealed to me that he has not been circumcised. Me not knowing any difference, I didn't think it would be a problem. However, after having sex with him, it didn't feel right. And after having a discussion with some girlfriends and watching some porn I'm now having second thoughts. Yes, I'm physically attracted to him, but I am not sexually attracted to him. Is this a good reason to want to leave my marriage?
yeah.
You know, right, dealing with no turtleneck around you.
Vanessa.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Just to be, I'm gonna take it to the hygiene route too. You gotta even know how to clean that thing properly. If you got an extra sleeve, because Rose, imagine you can see the turtle and the turtleneck go back in the shell. The how you can be looking. So if you don't know how to, let me get my lesson now. If you don't know how to pull that extra skin back and clean it, can you imagine all the stuff that's under there? Then you imagine you want to go do oral or whatever, and that's just that extra skin that just coming with you. Like I'm sorry. I can't. No turtle for me.
But
I'm
listen,
sorry.
but Howard, didn't she do nothing? She didn't do nothing before the marriage?
No.
Oh, God.
No, she did nothing to save herself.
You have to test drive. I'm sorry. There should be a test drive.
You see, and that's why we said test drive right there.
Yeah.
You see?
Monday Carl said put the man to sleep like Adam and cut that neck.
For real.
So you guys are telling this viewer to leave her marriage?
I mean, we're not saying to leave a marriage. If you can go and do the second station at this age, I would stay.
You can do it. You can go get it, but it will be painful.
Yeah, I can stay, but with that, I won't stay. I'm sorry.
Rose, you ever seen a grown man cry?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but you have.
Rose, let me tell you something, right? I share this story with you, and I know all the men on here would never wish that this would ever happen to them. All right. You ever try? And this question goes out to all the cats out here, all the men out here. You ever try to put up your zip and your zip get cut up on your low board? Yo, that is the most painful thing in the world.
Right.
A lot of women, y'all don't know what I'm talking about, but you probably may have to experience it when your son is growing up, and one of these days he make a mistake, and try to put up his zip, and then it get cut onto his low board. That thing is so painful because I experienced it, and I'm telling you, from my experience, look, I was literally yelling, okay, and I'm not gonna hide and say this. I felt it hurt. Now just think about that, and then you have to go through that entire process. The second session. I don't know whether they put you to bed or not, but when you get up, you still gonna see it. You still gonna see that situation. Yo, bro.
I felt it. It didn't happen. It didn't happen.
Thank you, Mommy. Thank you, Daddy, for doing what y'all had to do when you didn't feel it. Thank y'all.
But let me tell you, even as a mother, when you in the hospital with your child and they go and they do that to your son and they bring your son back, oh my God. I remember I felt so bad. Like I was just like so soft at how I was changing my son, doing this, doing that. And I remember this lady came in there, the picture lady, oh, can we take picture? I said, do you know what just happened to him? Yeah, go your picture up in there.
But I agree. I think that with this situation, thank you for writing to us, but if he's good in all areas and he's lacking in that area and that's important to you, you'll have the discussion about it and consider going to the procedure. There are ways to numb that area. They have lubricants. They have lidocaine that they can use. They have injections as far as numbing the areas. So they won't numb all the areas, and it's going to hurt afterwards. But at least if this is his choice, because sometimes it can be for cultural reasons too that people don't go through it. But if this is his choice, you guys have to really discuss it. My thing is, why wait till the night of your, you know what, to review that information? I feel like that's something that should have came up in a conversation.
Yes, that's what I'm about to say. He should have revealed that previously.
So why wait till now? That's the whole condition. So you are only attracted. You know that physically you were attracted. So you just think that maybe that was going to just smooth out everything else. No, sex is important in a relationship.
They're going to be okay with a turtleneck.
But Moses says, let's answer Moses' question, Steve's question. He's written this question like 3 times already.
You want to look how to answer.
Carr said, Monday said, if he loves her, he can consider cutting it. Yeah. But Moses' question is, my questions are, what does pleasing women really mean? And why is it always about pleasing women? Can women ever be pleased? If yes, how and when?
Moses, if you are really pleasing a woman, you won't ask that question.
Well, you know what, Vanessa? Vanessa, I want to think probably Moses is looking at it from the
I think he's looking at it other perspective,
from the psychological part of things that okay, in order to please a woman, please a woman, what do you need to do? And I said please a woman, but no, it's please women or please a woman. But here's what I think the topic is driving at. When you speak of pleasing, it's not specifically holistically as for everything in their life. It's impossible to please anybody in life. Even Jesus Christ, who created us, God who created us, we still sometimes question what he had done for us and say, why am I jobless today? So it's almost impossible. He knows exactly what to do. But when we speak in this context, in this discussion under this topic, which is considered an umbrella, what we are discussing is at that moment, certain things to do to make them feel a part of the entire encounter is what is considered pleasant at that moment. So you are providing what is expected so that you can either stimulate the entire encounter so that they don't feel left out. Because normally what we do is we go out there to satisfy ourselves, and then we forget that they themselves also have feelings. They want to, they want it receptive in some way. So unfortunately, a lot of time we go, it's like I said, hit it and get it. Unfortunately, they're not getting their fair share of it. Remember, the topic under discussion here is sex. So, and sex is not a one-way street. It's a two-way street. Yeah. You're not coming here and expecting all the cars to not come the other way. So when you come, they should as well, so that you both can relax and think about your encounter. And that's why we speak of when we said the pleasant encounter with your partner. And that's, I think, what we're discussing.
That's right.
Yeah, and I think what men need to always keep in mind is that when you have sex with a woman, a man will always have his orgasm. That's how the sex is ending, because a man will always get to that. But that is not always the thing for the woman. Women don't always. Some women can reach their sexual peak from intercourse. Others, no. It has to be other things that you have to do to get me to that place. So if a man finally gets that understanding to know that, yes, you will always reach your final destination, but that won't be the situation for women, because women are harder to please. Sometimes you gotta play with the clitoris. Sometimes you gotta do other things. You gotta touch me, rub the nipples, do this, do that, do other things to get me there. Versus with you guys, if it's intercourse, once you guys have moved a few times, a few pumps, whatever, and get to your ejaculation, and you are there. You are there.
But let me say something, Vanessa, to your point. I don't 100% agree, because some men are unable to reach that point based on the whoever their mindset too. For instance, if they're having sex with someone who they're not into, or they're just doing it for whatever reason, sometimes it's difficult to for men.
You got those.
There are some women too that no matter how hard that men try to get her to that point, she cannot achieve that point, because sometimes some medical issues. She has some issues, and there are studies that have shown that women tend to think too much during sexual act. Their minds are not focused on the act that is at hand. It's focused on everything else, and that distraction slows down orgasm. It's sometimes it prevents a woman from having an orgasm. So sometimes it's not always the men's fault. Yes, I agree. Most men are able to reach that end. Sometimes too, some men are not. We have to give that to some men are not.
To pick it back on you, Hawa. And sometimes you can even be in love with a guy, and he's doing the thing that you like, whatever, giving head, and you can't even come, because it's like you are so far from there, but that's what you like. That is your favorite thing, but you just can't.
Your mindset, you think about everything else.
Your mind is all over the place. So again, you have, before you get involved when it comes to sex, you have to be prepared. I think I said the other day, when it was like, you have to be prepared. Yes, you have to be prepared, because it's like, you don't want to waste time. That is a real connection.
Well, Rose situation, you don't want to waste time. You don't
want to waste time. You want to be prepared. You want to make sure that woman is satisfied. You comes. That is the purpose of us going to bed.
That's true.
So
remember, that's what I said.
You have to do that.
But that's where I'm coming from. If the oxytocin is flowing and your mind is not in a different place, and you're all in the right place, then yes, that will happen. But what I was stating, I know medical issues can happen with people that they don't achieve that, they don't get to that, or maybe you're just not in the right mindset. But I'm talking about those where normally that you get there. The problem is lack of paying attention.
Yes.
And they just worry about getting to where they need to get to.
That is true. That is 100%.
Yeah.
But so to this person who wrote us, I'll say to have the conversation. We always talk about the importance of communication. It's so important that you talk about it. If you care about this person, because it's not all about looks. I always say this. I was involved in a situation where people were just looking at how we looked. They didn't think about how I feel within the inside. As far as I don't see it. Like, I mean, we may look okay, good together, but I don't see it long term. So I had to think for myself, and I just be focused on what other people see. So I said that to you. You say you are attractive. People love you together. They admire you and compliment you all the time. It's not just about what people are saying. At the end of the day, you have to go to bed with that person. Right. You have to deal with that person behind closed doors. So I'll say this to you. If it's worth it, communicate. You'll talk about it. Make the decision. If not, you make that hardcore decision. But I also don't stay in it, because sis, you're gonna cheat. You're gonna go out there.
Rosa, what I keep seeing.
Vanessa is crazy.
I know, Vanessa, you're a mess. Stop it.
But yeah, don't go cheating on him. Don't do that, because that's what you're gonna do. You're gonna get your little toy. You're gonna get Mr. DJ, and you're gonna use Mr. DJ. Okay.
That's the DJ.
But that's it. That's my advice to her.
Guys, we get another program coming up here in a few minutes, even though we ran into their time. But I think we good. I mean, finally, I must say to you all, the opportunity to have sat on here and discuss this, I feel blessed. And to our donor, Mr. Will Dennis, thanks for such a huge amount. And to everybody else on here, I think we will have this going on for the next 3 weeks, and then hopefully we can put together whatever is solicited, and then carry on our project to support the visually impaired, our brothers and sisters. So I just want to say on behalf of Across Africa Network, we appreciate you, and that includes all of the programs that are held on this network, and including our reporters back home and here. It is definitely highly appreciated. Unfortunately, we cannot compete with the big boys with the money, but we can definitely get the work done. When it comes to professionalism and getting the work done, we know we are among the best. We bring quality to the work. So we're definitely certain that when you speak of media institutions that bring quality and professionalism to the work, we will be counted amongst the very few that most Liberians look up to for information and everything else. So we want to say thanks for your contribution to the COVID support. Whether you're praying for us and praying for our people back home, financially contributing, we still appreciate your support. And we say thank you for supporting Across Africa as a whole and all of the different programs. Yeah, Talk Liberia, LIB Talk, the J. Randy Dapple Show that's supposed to be coming on shortly. We appreciate you all, definitely. Thank you again for having me on here. I'm not a sex expert, but when the need arises, I will jump in the conversation like I've been a professor. That's
Amen.
Thanks, everyone. So
Thank you.
we must announce that we are taking a mini vacation. Y'all know we have to come to our mid-season break. So we're going to be away for 2 Fridays. Y'all don't miss us now.
We're
At
coming
least,
back.
at least we left y'all with something juicy.
Glad there was something juicy. We'll be back the 3rd Friday in July.
Right.
With bigger, better, more interesting topic. Y'all know y'all love it. So y'all come back. Y'all keep following us. Get onto our YouTube channel. Watch our previous shows that we've done. Our YouTube is up to date. I just want to put it out there.
And next month is our anniversary. We are going to be a year. Yes, we made it.
1 year, y'all. 1 year. We did it. We're doing it. Okay. Yep. But yeah, y'all
So
join
when
us.
the next party's gonna be at?
Say it again.
Y'all said next month is gonna be your anniversary.
Right.
Where the sex party's gonna be at?
We'll tell you later. Wait, when y'all come back, we'll let you know.
Right.
Y'all come back, we'll tell y'all when the sex party is. We're gonna be having out. Well, you know what? Y'all come on back.
The boom boom room.
The boom boom room. Okay, RG room. Go ahead. But anyway, so we'll see you guys in 2 weeks. Go on our YouTube channel, watch our shows, like our page, follow us on Facebook. And to everyone that's watching, please send us topics. Whatever y'all want us to talk about. You guys are always putting in suggestions when the topics when the show's going on. Send it to our inboxes. Some of us are friends with you guys personally. So you can send it to my personal inbox, Vanessa's or Rose, or you can send it to the show. I
want to read this comment.
No, you want to read it.
Miss Howard, aka
Mrs. Clean. You playing with you today.
Monday, come back. Come back. Come back in 2 weeks. We appreciate you guys watching. Monday, thank you for joining us today. I don't think I've seen you on here.
But first time.
But I enjoy you. Come back.
Come back. We're on here every Friday, 7 p.m. Facebook Live. Come on here. We love you guys.
Love you guys. Thank you for the support.
Thank you. See you guys in 2 weeks.
Big baka, those you the carry. Light skin, make a farmer Mariah Carey. Carry rolling, get my heart stolen. Once I fall in love with your baby, no controlling. Ripe like plant, sweet like pine wine, cocoa butter baby. Brown skin gal, no time for darling. Call it cocoa baby. Temperature rise, girl, give me that, give me. Waiting for me pronto, moving real fast like a semi. See they let me like it. Call me Papoose, you be the Remy. And they call me Mr.
I'm Hawa, and I give it to you straight.
I'm Jennifer. I'm nice. Don't get it twisted.
I'm Rose Joy. I speak with passion.
Hi, I'm Vanessa, and I say it like I mean it.